And as I mentioned at the start of our Mass today, this week is Catholic Schools Week. And at today's Mass, of course, we have some of our children from our parish school, South Boston Catholic Academy. Catholic Schools Week each year is a celebration of all the good things that are happening at our Catholic schools throughout the United States. And the theme for Catholic Schools Week is faith, excellence, and service. It's a celebration of our Catholic faith, the excellent education that our schools offer to our children and families, and the call to be of service to our neighbor, especially those in need. So today's feast of St. Bridget of Kildare, St. Bridget of Ireland, is a perfect feast to celebrate as we kick off Catholic Schools Week. And for us at South Boston Catholic Academy, St. Bridget Church is our parish church. Just across the street from our school is where the children come to pray and come to celebrate Mass often. Her feast is also special as we start Catholic Schools Week because St. Bridget is revered in Ireland and beyond as a great woman of faith who cherished education. She founded many monasteries and was a great example of compassion and love towards those in need. In fact, in Ireland today, it is the first year that this feast day is a national holiday as the country celebrates women of faith. St. Bridget, who was born in the 5th century, is best known as the patron of Ireland along with St. Patrick. But she is also the patron saint of babies, midwives, children whose parents aren't married, scholars, poets, travelers, and farmers. St. Bridget, of course, was a disciple of Jesus, and the root word of disciple comes from the Latin word that means student, one who studies. So St. Bridget is a great example for those like our students here today who are called to be disciples of the Lord. And our school attempts to form students with Christ-like values and encourages all our children to follow the ways of the Lord. And we hope that their faith is strengthened daily in our school and that they learn to live for others in service to others. There's some wonderful stories about St. Bridget. Christians believe that God performed miracles through Bridget during her lifetime, most of which had to do with healing. And Bridget was close to animals, and several miracles from her life involved them. It is believed that she once touched a cow that had already been milked dry and blessed it to help feed the hungry and thirsty people. And when the starving people milked the cow, they were able to get from it 10 times as much milk as they had expected. So as we celebrate Catholic Schools Week, as we celebrate the feast of St. Bridget of Kildare, she is a great example to all of us. If we walk in the home of Ireland, we'll see a St. Bridget cross above the door. And her feast day is one that we call to protect all the homes against any evil. A common Irish greeting in Gaelic is Bridget and Mary be with you. So to each of you today, may Bridget and Mary be with you. St. Bridget, you were a woman of peace. You brought harmony where there was conflict. You brought light to darkness. You brought hope to the downcast. Bridget, you were a voice for the wounded and the weary. Strengthen what is weak in us. Calm us into quietness that heals and listens. May we grow each day into greater wholeness in mind, body, and spirit through Christ. Amen.